This is much bigger than me being able to say I'm the fittest one-armed man on earth. Like, whatever, that's cool. It's an honor to be able to say that. I don't mean to belittle that or play that down.
It was never about whether or not he had an arm. This dude's an athlete. He's not here to mess around. He wants to set the stage and say, like, you can be bigger than this. You can be stronger than that.
I called him up on the drive home and was like, Logan, what do I do? And he was like, come to the gym and work out.
I'm Logan Aldridge, and I'm the fittest one-armed man on earth.
I just returned from Canada competing in the Wheel Wad Games, this 4-day event, and participated in 13 grueling workouts.
And I slide a little bit more weight on the bar, and she's like, that's 200 pounds. I'm like, leave it. He can do it. Just leave it. And he walked over and he like looked at it, and he looked at me, and I was like, you can lift it. You can do it. And he was like, I'm gonna try. And there he goes, picks it up, one arm clean and jerk, 200 pounds.
I ended up winning the men's upper division. So I have the title of fittest one-armed man on earth. And I'm very proud of that because it was a lot of hard work. I wasn't born this way. Midsummer 2004, we're finishing up another typical day of wakeboarding. I was just like, ropes underneath the boat again. It got caught in that propeller at just the right time after I had a couple loops around my arm. All I just feel is just a little pull, like a little bit of a jerk. And my arm just kind of goes, my wrist kind of buckles into my arm, just kind of goes like this. And that's it. When my dad pulled the rope off, he immediately ripped his shirt off of himself, wound it up, wrapped it around my arm, pulled it as tight as he physically could. Had he not done that, the doctor said, I would have been dead in 5 minutes. A 23-foot white boat just became red in about 4 seconds. I said, Mom, what if I lose my arm? And she looked at me and said, Logan, it's just an arm. It was what she needed to say for her sanity as a mother watching her 13-year-old son go through this traumatic accident. That's the moment where my perspective shifted. No one lives just this perfect, seamless life. And when these things happen, the ultimate response is one of two things. You pick a direction. It's how you see it. And how you see it is then gonna create how you react to it. By no means did I think I could and would do everything I did with 2 arms, but I was gonna refuse to accept an expectation from other people on what I can and can't do to determine if I can do those things. It's one thing if it just takes 2 arms, right? Like I'm not gonna go handstand walking down this floor. That just takes 2 arms. I know where to draw the line. I was really interested in being the guy with 1 arm who did a lot of stuff in fitness to show that if you have an impairment or disability, there's no reason that you can't do this stuff as well.
Basically, he came in and he said, look, I want to create an environment where adaptive athletes can recognize and understand that they can do more. The education really wasn't there. And he said, I want to change that. And I was like, dude, I'm with you. I would love to be a part of helping grow and cultivate a community of people who believe they can't and turn it into I can. That's when we started to reach out to bigger resources like Wheel Wad and the Crossroads Alliance and say, like, what can we do to be better at this? Logan became part of the adaptive training seminar staff and really kind of shifted us from we think we know what we're doing to this is how you do it, this is the way it's supposed to be done, and this is how we're going to do it.
It's not about my fitness. It's about these people that I get to work with. Christy, she's a freaking super mom.
I saw this guy on Instagram with this cool harness that he used so that he could attach both arms to the bar to do a deadlift. And I sent him a message like, hey, you don't know me, but I'd love to, get that strap.
And I was like, the only way you're getting this deadlift strap is you come do CrossFit. And she did, and to her dismay, she ended up liking CrossFit and sticking around.
I know that he's helped, I can't even say how many people, hundreds, thousands, I don't know. Anybody that asks him for help, he's willing to help.
I had surgery. They hit the nerve on a nerve block. It paralyzed my arm and triggered a genetic neurological condition resulting in no use of my arm and pretty significant impairment of my leg. As soon as I knew I didn't have, they told me I wasn't gonna get function up, I called him up on the drive home and was like, Logan, what do I do? And he was like, come to the gym and work out. And I was like, all right, here we are. It's opened the door for so many opportunities. I mean, I won the Adaptive CrossFit Games 2 years ago, and that opened the door into paracycling and paratriathlon, so I've been to nationals for both of those.
We have so many different reasons why people are in here. But at the end of the day, we're all doing it together. We're all suffering the same way in the workout. And at the end, we clap and high five and have a smile on our face and go on about our day and our life. a little bit better than before when we walked in.
Everybody loves to say how inspirational someone is, and I will tell you, the last thing an adaptive athlete wants to be told is that they're inspiring. I mean, it's like, I don't want to inspire you, I want to motivate you to affect change. And that's something that Logan does a really great job of.
I don't want you to clap your hands because you see me in here doing push-ups and cleaning a barbell and squatting and all this stuff. But what I hope this does is it reminds you that we as humans, as people, are far more capable than we believe or than someone maybe telling us or than we've been told our whole lives. And if we're willing to just get a little uncomfortable, put ourselves outside of our comfort zone slightly, we'll discover a whole new vast world of potential for us physically, mentally, emotionally, professionally. And I think that's what a CrossFit box does for every single person.